Yo, what is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today we have some awesome information for you guys, like always, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So, Climax Studios are the development team behind Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion. So last month, Outright Games did announce Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion. Now this game will be coming to the Nintendo Switch, and it's based on the popular Adventure Time comedy slash action slash show on Cartoon Network. Now the new game will be coming to Nintendo Switch in spring 2018, and remains to see how the project will turn out, because Adventure Time games have been sometimes good and then sometimes kind of bad. Now one of the interesting things about this new Adventure Time game is that it's being developed by Climax Studios. Now Climax Studios has been quiet for a while, but many might remember them from Silent Hill Shattered Memories on the Wii, which was a very nice looking game for the Wii at the time. It just looked kind of like an Xbox 360 game, but just in SD. That's really what it looked like, at least in my opinion. Now there's another thing worth pointing out when it comes to this game, Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion, is that it will be a $40 game instead of a $60 game, so they are going more of the budget route. Now sometimes that can spell some trouble for licensed games like Adventure Time, but then other times it might work out pretty good that it's just a cheaper game. There's nothing wrong with games being cheaper, and sometimes games just turn out to be then. Like, developers actually want to give you a discount on the game because the development budget wasn't up to where it was. Heck, we see this all the time with independent games. But this game will be $40 instead of $60. So for all of my Adventure Time fans out there, because this is a franchise that I've watched on TV and I've actually tried to get into it because it seems like it might have some humor that I'm interested in. So I've seen various episodes, but I'm just not into it yet. So is there anything that we've seen so far from this game that gets you excited about it? I remember I had a video where I showed off a bunch of screenshots of it. I don't think there's been much footage shown yet. So what are you guys looking forward to all my Adventure Time fans? What do you want to see in an Adventure Time game to get you excited about it? Because I just see the same characters every time whenever they make an Adventure Time game, and I'm just like, well, why would this be exciting? Like, does this even need to be a game, to be honest? Just looking at the show, and I've watched various episodes of it, I just don't feel that there's any game redeeming qualities of this show. Now obviously there's some stuff that they do in there, there's different areas and worlds and locales, and you can make a game out of almost anything, but I don't know, I just don't see it too much. But please let me know what you guys think this game could do in order to make for a compelling experience in the Adventure Time world. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving to the next article here, we've got a tentative release window for Celeste on the Nintendo Switch, and hopefully I'm saying that right. It's Celeste, and it is set for January on the Nintendo Switch, and it's launching in 9 languages. Noel Berry confirmed this via Twitter, saying Celeste is finished, smiley face. We'll announce the release date soon. It's still January. And then also he added in saying, also, we totally forgot to announce this earlier, but Celeste is launching in 9 languages. But I did want to talk about this game a little bit more, because this is one of the more interesting titles as far as independent games in terms of just what you do in the game. So I went over to the Steam page to read a little bit more about it, and apparently it's not out on Steam yet. There's no user reviews, and the release date is January 2018. So it will be day and date, or at least near day and date, with the PC version of the game. Now here is about the game. Now, help Madeline survive her inner demons on her journey to the top of Celeste Mountain in this super tight handcrafted platformer from the creators of multiplayer classic Towerfall. So a lot of you guys have probably played Towerfall before. That was a big independent game. Now let's get into the features of the game first. A narrative driven single player adventure like Mom used to make, with a charming cast of characters and a touching story of self-discovery. A massive mountain teeming with 600 plus scenes of hardcore platforming challenges and devious secrets. Brutal B side chapters to unlock, built for only the bravest mountaineers. IGF Excellence in Audio finalists with over 2 hours of original music led by dazzling live piano and catchy synth beats. And then there's also pies. Pumpkin pie, who knows what else this game is going to have in there. Also, the controls are simple and accessible. Simply jump, air dash, and climb. Oh, I like the air dash. But with layers of expressive depth to master, where every death is a lesson, Lightning fast respawns keep you climbing as you uncover the mysteries of the mountain and brave its many perils. So this is Madeline, and you have Just Breathe, you can do this. So nice little cheeky humor kind of in there. Obviously, the requirements for this game aren't very big on Steam. You can check that out in the link in the description below. But overall, this game is actually looking kind of cool. I like the fact that you can air dodge and do other things in there. And it kind of reminds me of like a Super Meat Boy style of game or something along the lines of that, and I'm more than happy to have this game on the Nintendo Switch. This was something that I had my eye on a while back. I think it was announced sometime last year for the Nintendo Switch, just kind of like, I don't know, like, hey, this is coming to the Switch too. So I like that. I like the fact that it's coming, and I thought it was already out on PC, but it's not. At least according to the Steam page, it's not, because there's no user reviews, and it just says January 2018, and there's no purchase option at all, but you can just put it on a wish list for right now. So that's pretty cool. It's coming out around the same time as the other versions of the game. It's coming to Nintendo Switch, and it's looking pretty good. And the developer who made this game, since he made Towerfall, you know that it's going to be pretty good when it comes to controls and the level design and everything, because Towerfall was awesome for what it did in that game. So what do you guys think about Celeste hitting the Nintendo Switch in January 2018? Looks like January is going to be big for the system, especially going on its year anniversary coming up in a couple months here. So let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the final article here. This is kind of a comeback story here, because guess who is back? We've got Mad Catz. You guys remember them? Well, they're back in the game. They used to make a lot of peripherals back in the day, and sometimes had a little bit of a dubious reputation for being pretty bad quality when it came to third-party controllers, at least from what I experienced. But some people did say that some of their higher-end stuff, arcade sticks and other things that they did, actually worked. But either way, it seemed like they basically went bankrupt and they were going to be gone, but it looks like they are going to be back. So let's go ahead and get into this article here, and shout outs to Shop2 for it. So just 9 months after the brand seemingly died, Mad Catz are back with better products and new management. The brand was one of the staple names in gaming, with their wide range of peripherals that were loved by gamers and the world over. It was sad to see them go after such a long run, and I am personally excited for their return and to see what their new products are all about. In a press release sent out this morning, the company stated that they are under new management with new ideas and high quality products. Mad Catz will be showing off some of their new offerings at CES 2018, so we don't have to wait long to get a better look at their new range. There's also a trailer as well that you guys are checking out called Mad Catz #back in the game, and yeah, it's one of those things to where depending on what you bought, it could have been higher quality or not. I just know that I bought a controller like for the PS2 or something like that, and it was horrible, and it got horrible reviews and everything, but I still bought it anyway because it was super cheap. And yeah, you get what you pay for the most part. But from what I understand, there were some pretty cool products that they did have. I remember the first thing of me seeing like Mad Catz out there was like Daigo Umehara. He's one of the most legendary FGC fighting game community guys out there. He has like a gajillion sponsors, you know, he's super popular, pretty much I would say somewhat world famous. Yeah, I would say world famous, especially when it comes to video gaming and the FGC, the fighting game community, one of the most legendary Street Fighter players of all time. I know a lot of you guys have seen his legendary comebacks and his legendary fights with Justin Wong, who's still a very prominent player in the FGC, even still to this day when it comes to Street Fighter V and other games as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. I mean, I know that they're back in the game. Are they going to reach back out to Daigo? Who are they going to pick up when it comes to things? Because that's great if you have some new products and everything, and Mad Catz is probably going to try to sell arcade sticks. That's what I would think, is arcade sticks and also stuff like new controllers for home consoles and things like that. But you might need to pick up someone, so it's going to be interesting to see who they pick up or to help them advertise, especially in today's day. I think you honestly, like, if you're a peripheral company, you need that Zero, or you need that Anti, you need the Punk from Street Fighter, you need some of these other guys, Sonic Fox, some of these other big FGC dudes. You need them to kind of push your products, or at least be aligned to a team that advertises them. So it's going to be interesting to see how they kind of get back in the game with their products. But I think if they just make quality stuff, I think people are going to pick it up, and I'm happy that Mad Catz is back. I'm a big fan of people basically doing your own thing and following your dreams. And obviously the people who wanted to bring Mad Catz back, they had a dream for what they wanted to do when it comes to peripherals, when it comes to gaming hardware, when it comes to being your own independent business. So I'm all happy for them, and I'll definitely be supporting them if they have some cool products that they make for the Nintendo Switch. So we're gonna have to wait and see on that. So what do you guys think about Mad Catz being back in the game? Did you ever buy any of their products or anything beforehand? Let me know your experiences with Mad Catz in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page to consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you for the next video. Peace.